Hi guys, Baban on PC here. So you want to survive more raids in Escape from Tarkov. I have just the tips that you need to know. But before we start the video, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. So let's jump straight into the game. Broskis, before I start this off, I want you all to know that there is no magic trick that will make you instantly better in Escape from Tarkov. Everything I will show you in this video is from me getting killed over and over again and learning from my mistakes. But let's start off with the first one. Learn your meds. You need to learn what meds do what. And you need to learn how to bind the meds for quick use and quick accessibility. For the beginners, I would highly suggest use a grizzly kit. A grizzly kit heals heavy bleeds, light bleeds, broken bones, and it is the fastest medkit in the game. So it will heal you up really quickly. Next item that I would highly suggest you carry around is a hemostat. A hemostat has three uses. The hemostat is basically used to stop heavy bleeds. Why do I carry around a hemostat when a grizzly kit does heal a heavy bleed too? The reason is very simple. The hemostat is a lot faster. That's why I have it bound to the 4 key on my keyboard. So if I get severely damaged in a raid and I get 1 or 2 heavy bleeds and I'm close to death, I will use instantly my hemostat. I will use it once. If I have 2 heavy bleeds, I will use it twice. So the hemostat is the first thing that I'm going to use in a fight to heal myself or to stop the heavy bleed so I don't bleed out. The second thing I would use is the propital. The propital is a painkiller and it is also giving you some health recovery. So when you use it, your health is recovering at a slow rate too. It will make you stay alive. Now the next thing I am using is the grizzly kit. The grizzly kit, it's the best med kit in the game. The only downside it has that it is a 4-slot item. You can carry it also around in your alpha container and you will not need to worry about healing. I will show you a few examples how to use the grizzly kit and how to cancel the heal. Heal cancelling can be the difference between you surviving or dying in a raid, and I will explain just now. Let me bring the visor up and I will show you how long it will take for the grizzly kit to be used as normal. So he will take the grizzly, inject himself, then inject himself again. The second animation you don't need. You double the amount of time that you need to heal. Press number 5. He starts healing. Okay, as soon as he pops himself once, press the left mouse button and the gun comes straight up. Let's do it again. So and now I press the left mouse button and the gun is back up and you are basically healed up at this moment. Again, press the left mouse button now. Boom. It's as easy as that. Now let me quickly show you how to bind the meds. You can bind it in 2 ways. You can left click on the item that you want to bind and drag it to the according slot where you want it to have bind to. I would suggest to use always the same slots for your meds. That way you will know instinctively how to use the med and what button to press when you are in fight, and you will do it out of instinct. Hemostat you could also drag down and just drop it here, and now it's bound to the 4 and 5 key. There's another way to do it. If you hover with your cursor over the grizzly kit and press the 5 key on your keyboard, it automatically binds it to the 5 key. Also with the hemostat, if you press the 4 key now while hovering over the hemostat, it will bind the hemostat to the 4 key. So that's how you bind the meds. For the propital, you will do the same to the number that you actually want it to be used. So that is how you use meds and how to bind them most effectively to give you a chance to survive the raid. Now the second tip is set objectives for each raid. If your objective for the raid is to do a certain task, make sure to bring low-end gear because you are most likely to die while doing tasks. People are camping task objectives, task spots all the time. Tip number 3 is always be close to cover. In Escape from Tarkov, you don't want to go through an open field. No matter what gear you have, if you have the best of the best gear and you find yourself getting shot at in an open field, you are most likely going to die. So be sure that you are moving always close to cover. That way if you get shot, you can get behind a rock, behind a building, behind a tree, and break the line of sight with the enemy and give yourself the chance to heal up and to figure out your options from there. Tip number 4 is learn the map that you are playing on. Map knowledge is key in Escape from Tarkov. If you have a lot of map knowledge, you will survive more raids. You need to know where the players spawn, where they can be, what path is the safest path for you to take. Most of the map knowledge will come from playing the game. The more time you put into a map, the more comfortable you will be on and the more knowledgeable you will be on that map. So I would suggest to learn one map at a time. For the first map to learn, I would suggest highly to learn Customs. Customs is a fantastic map and there's a lot of tasks in the beginning to be done there. Tip number 5 is use the sound clues that you hear. Now sound is very important in Escape from Tarkov. Arguably there is some bugs where you cannot hear some certain things, but that's for another video entirely. Basically what I'm trying to say is if you are in a building and you hear footsteps coming up, you can use that information to position yourself and get a jump on that enemy. So be smart about the sound clues that you get and try to take advantage of the information that you have. Tip number 6 is closely bound to tip number 5, which was the use sound clues. Imagine this situation. You're outside of a building and you want to go inside, but you heard a footstep inside the building. You can try to take the information and figure out where the guy is. If you know where the guy is, you can use a grenade to push him off his angle. Maybe he's holding a angle towards the hallway where you will come in and he would get an easy kill. But if you know he's there and you use your grenade, throw it off the wall towards him in his direction, like you are not going for the kill on that guy. What you are trying to do is to push him off his angle. And that will give you just the little bit advantage that you need to take him down. Tip number 7 is use your legs. If you stick too long to one position, the enemy knows that you are there. It's always expecting you to be you were seen last. So that's why you need to use your legs. Make a flank, take a different angle if you can. Like always look for those spots. You never want to get into a fight if you don't have the advantage to be able to move around and take different angles to fight the guys. Tip number 8 is learn the ammo of the gun that you are playing. You don't want to play the most expensive ammo. You can use the second best ammo for the weapon of your choice. But the good ammo is sometimes more important than the gun itself. The better ammo usually has better penetration. So when you fight people that are heavily geared, you will be able to take them down because your ammo has the penetration needed to go through the armor and kill them. Always think about that. Invest money in good ammo when you are going into raids. It will give you more kills and you will survive more raids using better ammo. Tip number 9 is lose the gear fear. I know Escape from Tarkov is a very immersive game and you can get excited and scared of the gear. Being afraid will have a heavily crippling effect on you. It will make you cramp up in fights, and that is the worst thing that can happen. If you're in a fight, you want a clear mind, so you can think about how to outsmart the enemy, how to outplay him. And if you are cramping up, you will not do that. You will just get killed. So broskis, that was 9 tips which I think are very, very important in Escape from Tarkov. Since I applied all the things that I learned the hard way in Escape from Tarkov by dying so many times over, my survival rate went up from like 30% last wipe to about 50% right now. That is just because I'm a lot more comfortable and I'm a lot more knowledgeable about the game. With time, you will get a better player. Dying in Tarkov is not that crazy bad if you manage to take out a little bit of knowledge from each fight you were in and figure out what you did wrong and what you can improve upon and find your own playstyle. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope these tips will help you survive more raids and become a better player overall. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more Escape from Tarkov videos like this, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!